Jacques Villeneuve has shut down claims that Red Bull tailor their F1 cars to suit Max Verstappen. Subscribe F1 Threat for more information. Formula One news every day.
Communication was good.
Four-time world champion Verstappen continued his dominance over his Red Bull teammates in 2025 by scoring 421 points compared to Yuki Tsunoda's measly tally of 33. Verstappen came within 2 points of winning a fifth consecutive world title, but ultimately missed out on the championship to McLaren's Lando Norris in a three-way showdown in the Abu Dhabi season finale. The contrasting fortunes at Red Bull has led to speculation that the team's cars are specifically designed to suit Verstappen's driving style. But 1997, F1 world champion Villeneuve has rubbished such rumours. Everybody's been saying, "Oh, but the car is made for Max. Poor second driver." Actually, no. Max is working on it, making the car better and better, Villeneuve told the High Performance podcast. If you're incapable of driving it or figuring out what the issue is during the season, you'll end up going slower and slower and slower. Not because you're actually slower, but because Max will go faster and faster. That's because you're incapable of actually understanding what is going on with the car. So obviously, they will work with Max, and obviously, the car will become undrivable for you. We saw it with Sergio Perez. Every year, they would start the season on par, and that was it. Perez didn't start going slower. Max started going faster and faster and faster. Very simple, because he could actually comprehend what was going on with the car. Sometimes you'll have understeer because the front is too soft, other times because it's too stiff. Some other time, it all depends what is actually happening. And in the middle of that, you have to add the aero package. The closer you are to the ground, the more grip you have. So you need a very stiff car. But the stiff car mechanically slides. So you need to figure out what you need to do to get into that perfect zone where you drive the car, where the car becomes an extra part of your body that you don't have to think about it anymore. Very few drivers can do that. Verstappen sets records straight. Earlier this year, Verstappen himself addressed the theories. "I just adapt to what I've got. It's not what I like, it's just what I have," the Dutchman insisted when speaking with Chris Harris on the Ford Performance YouTube channel. "So I have to try and drive to it because that's the fastest way to go around the track. But it's not what I personally would like. I'd like different bits on the car." Asked whether it makes him happy when he is praised for his impressive performances, Verstappen replied, "Of course it does, but I'm not doing it to show the people what I'm capable of. I'm doing it because I want to be the best with myself. I'm quite in that sense quite a perfectionist. It's never good enough. And if I can of course come out of car and say to myself, that's good enough, it's never good enough, but pretty good." On the other side, Guenther Steiner has come to the defense of Yuki Tsunoda after he was involved in controversy at the season-ending Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Tsunoda's final act as a Red Bull driver was an ultimately unsuccessful attempt to halt McLaren's Lando Norris in a last-ditch bid to try and help teammate Max Verstappen's fading title hopes. Norris had to clear traffic on his way to consolidating a third-place finish that was enough to crown him F1's new world champion, and faced a potentially awkward rival in the shape of Tsunoda's Red Bull. Tsunoda weaved to break the toe and swerved to the left on the long back straight, but could not stop Norris from passing, with the Briton going all four wheels off the track to complete the move. The incident was investigated by the stewards, who cleared Norris but gave Tsunoda a 5-second time penalty for making more than one change of direction to defend position. But former Haas team principal Steiner felt the punishment was unnecessary. "I mean, obviously, they would deserve one again because all this moving under braking had become trendy in Abu Dhabi," Steiner sarcastically told the Red Flags podcast. "Nothing should happen. This is racing. This is what we want to see. The spectator, the fans, want to see. We don't want to see the stewards getting popular with the people by handing out fines, getting attention. No, this was fair. It was racing. I think Yuki was on the edge of what he did. Lando was on the edge with it. It all worked out well. It gave us good moments of racing. I continue to say if he stopped doing all these things, I can say it. Who is going to watch racing? They don't understand that because they want to be watched being stewards, and then because they did it with Yuki, They had to do it with the other two guys, you know. It's a long straight. It's breaking the toe. It was not under braking, it was not brutal, and Lando took the risk on the outside. Lando would have got past him in the next lap, but he was confident, and that's what we want to see from racing. Tsunoda's move was criticised by McLaren Racing CEO Zak Brown during Sky Sports F1's coverage of the finale. "I think it was clearly the right decision. That was a dangerous and unnecessary manoeuvre," Brown said. "It's a team sport, so I'm not surprised the second car is going to help out, but there's got to be a limit. They're not driving the car, so you've got to put that one on Yuki for, in my opinion, going over the line. That was a dangerous manoeuvre, but we're all good now." Norris ultimately pipped Verstappen, who cruised to a dominant 8th victory of the season at Yas Marina, to the title by 2 points. What do you think? Write your opinion in the comments below.